What if each time one of your locations had a broken water line, fire, or other disaster, you had a team that put your needs first? A trusted partner that understood your business and thought like you. Well, welcome to ACT, Advanced Catastrophe Technologies, where our focus is always on putting your world back together. ACT was founded in 2001. Our growth strategy from day one has been to set ourselves apart from our competition. We do this by listening to our clients and finding out what's important to them. We recruit the top specialists in our industry and are passionate about creating new, proactive ways to meet and exceed our clients' needs. At ACT, our value commitment to you is act like the owner. For us, acting like the owner means focusing on what's important to you, reduce cost, minimize business interruption, and conserve resources. ACT acts like the owner, and we're committed to producing high-quality work at lower cost. ACT is owned and operated by hospitality, senior living, and healthcare people. As owners, we truly understand the impact to you, your staff, and your bottom line when rooms are out of service. ACT has 350 nationwide locations that allows for a 1 to 2 hour response time. A direct result of reducing cost and minimizing business interruption is conservation of resources. ACT is focused on conserving building materials, labor, energy, and time. One example of acting like the owner is our approach to demolition versus mitigation. The job on the left is an example of what many restoration companies today see as the best way to maximize a job. In a clean water situation, there's rarely a need to cut out drywall. However, companies do this to increase reconstruction profit. The job on the right demonstrates ACT's approach to effective drying with minimal destruction. Here's an actual case study. A full-service hotel had a broken ice machine supply line on the 4th floor. 20 guest rooms were out of service. Due to the demolition versus mitigation approach, this loss took 48 days to complete. ACT's mitigation approach would have taken approximately 10 days at a cost of $40,000. The approach used on this project, including business interruption, ended up costing $168,000. Total savings by choosing ACT would have been $128,000. ACT's primary services include water restoration, fire and smoke cleanup, environmental and mold remediation, which includes discrete planning and consultation, and storm response with a focus on pre-storm planning. Next, I'd like to walk you through the First Act Nationwide Disaster Response Program. The key to success in the First Act program is planning for, responding to, and recovering from disaster. We believe that being proactive dramatically improves our ability to serve our clients. First is the planning phase. ACT will establish a set of service standards for each member of the First Act program. This serves as a guide each time we work with your team. It tells us who the decision makers are, the key contacts at your insurance carrier, and how your company wants ACT to communicate updates, timelines, billings, contracts, etc. ACT will work with each property in your portfolio to develop a readiness plan. This information helps us know exactly what resources are needed in the event your property requires our services. This information can help reduce the size and scope of damage. For example, knowing where water shutoff valves are can considerably reduce damage during a water line or sprinkler break. In the event a generator is needed, ACT will know in advance what the size, amp, and phase requirements are so that we can dispatch the right equipment without delay. Along with the readiness plan, First Act members will be supplied with an emergency shutoff poster customized for each property. To get your First Act membership started, ACT will send out an emergency planning packet to each of your locations containing posters, magnets, wallet cards, download instructions for the ACT app, and a link to our training videos. The ACT mobile app features instant calling of ACT's 24/7 emergency call center, and helpful safety tips when dealing with disaster. The training videos allow instant training to all employees nationwide and can be viewed at any time. ACT's customer service representatives will call each property to answer questions and make sure that packets were received, readiness plans are being filled out, and the mobile apps installed. ACT will also call quarterly to update your database. Now that we're finished with the planning phase, let's take a look at how the First Act members are able to receive the highest level of response in the restoration industry. Your property has a water loss or other event that requires ACT services, and you call the First Act call center, which is answered 24/7 by a live operator. ACT's dispatcher takes your information and dispatches the appropriate resources to your location. The First Act response team consists of our corporate headquarters, centrally located in Wichita, Kansas, 6 corporate managed locations in Dallas, Houston, Chicago, Birmingham, Orlando, and Vero Beach, 11 equipment depots strategically located to best serve our clients, and over 350 ACT first responders nationwide. Great communication is vital to a successful response. Regular updates are sent via email to inform your team on job progress, estimated repair times, and cost. For the recovery phase, ACT offers full-service, turnkey restoration and reconstruction services to all our First Act members. ACT is committed to get reconstruction estimates quickly to reduce turnaround. ACT creates and follows construction schedules to complete jobs on time, and ACT will keep reconstruction areas clean and safe. Here's a few important questions to ask yourself when selecting a restoration provider. Do they think like an owner? And will they be good stewards of cost? Do they understand your business? Do they know what's important to you? Are they focused on minimizing business interruption? And are they able to provide proactive solutions to your disaster planning? Well, the question that we'd like to ask is ACT a good fit for you? If it is, we've made getting started fast and simple. All you need to do is send ACT a property list with addresses and emails. Then ACT will send out emergency packets and follow up with a call to each property to introduce them to First Act. ACT will help you develop a customized service standard. If you have any questions or you'd like to set up a meeting to discuss joining the First Act program, please contact us toll-free at 888-747-1515 or email us at info@actcat.com. Our web address is www.actcat.com. ACT will help you plan for, respond to, and recover from disaster. Thanks for taking time to watch this overview, and remember, ACT is in the business of putting your world back together.